Hi, it's Alex from laughingplace.com here today with some products from our friends at Hasbro. As you can see from this really cool shiny box, it's all things themed to Disney villains. Let's open it up and take a look inside. First up, from the Disney Style series, we have Cruella de Vil. This series started a couple of years ago with Disney princess characters. I believe this is the first villain that they've done in the line, and obviously it's Cruella de Vil. She's looking fabulous. Nobody in the Disney villains franchise is more fashion forward than Cruella, so it makes sense that she would be the first villain to get a Disney Style series adaptation. These are called Sinister Style fashion dolls. We have the Evil Queen from Snow White, Maleficent from Sleeping Beauty, Cruella de Vil from, obviously, 101 Dalmatians, and last but certainly not least, my favorite Disney villain, Ursula the Sea Witch from The Little Mermaid. This is a 4-pack. It's called the Black and Brights collection. It has all 4 of the Playline dolls in there, but they are in slightly different versions of their fashions. Everything that's on the table right now is an Amazon exclusive from Hasbro. The Playline pieces are all ages 5 and up, and then the Style series, which is more of a collectible but can become a play piece, that is for ages 6 and up. So definitely pay attention to those age ranges. But the Style series for doll collectors, no age limit. Now, in terms of prices, the Style series doll, she retails for $41.99. That's this Cruella doll right here. Each of the individual Sinister Styles dolls retail for $20.99 each. And then that 4-pack, which has slightly different fashions from the other ones, called the Black and Brights collection, that retails for $68.99. So just to give you all the pricing before we start opening everything up. Let's start with the unboxings. We'll do the Playline first. We'll save the Style series for last. The packaging on the Sinister Style dolls is completely plastic free. They actually have a little branding on the side, kind of boasting about that. So as you notice the boxes, you don't see the clear plastic to see into the actual doll. It's all photos of the dolls. When you open them up, by just opening up the top of the package, you have these cardboard packages that slide out. Now, one of the cool features of the doll line is hidden secret reveals. It comes with a little red viewfinder, and they're all themed to the different characters. So the Evil Queen's is her magic mirror, which makes sense. But the packaging itself, you can almost see it looks like a magic eye, and it's different for each of the characters. I can kind of see some iconography. I think the witch is going to be under here, but it's also supposed to match on the dresses themselves. So there will be cool items that we will find on the character's clothing. The spines of the boxes all look very attractive when you line them up, because we've got artwork of each of the villains on the sides. So if you wanted to save your boxes, obviously that, even if you just cut off the sides, that's some fun home decor for a kid who loves Disney villains. The other sides have imagery from the films themselves, and then obviously the back of the boxes show the full doll unobstructed, because on the front they are kind of coming in through a little V shape. Here is the Evil Queen's magic mirror. Let's see what we find on her doll and her box. On the doll's dress, you can see poison apples in the iconography. We've got a cauldron, her evil witch form, poison apples, her heart-shaped box. On the side here, it even shows shoes. So all of these seem to correspond to an item that may be inside that big side of the packaging. Let's pop it open and see what we find. We found all of these individually wrapped pieces. Inside we had a cauldron, a necklace, poison apple shoes, and a poison apple itself. Now we'll do a quick rundown of the hidden items on the other 3 dolls and all of the bonus goodies that come with each of them. For Maleficent, the flames on her dress reveal the dragon. We can see dragon iconography on her box. You're gonna have her scepter on this side. And then we've got the dragon on the bottom and Maleficent on the top. Maleficent's accessories are a staff, a dragon cowl, dragon shoes, and a wisp of green flame that holds onto her hand. For Cruella, the hem of her skirt reveals Dalmatian spots, and then on the packaging itself, you can see her car, some iconography. Looks like she is going to come with 2 pairs of shoes and a handbag, which all makes sense. Her included accessories feature the handbag, a belted skirt, a black pair of shoes that have diamond accents, and then a red pair of shoes that look like Cruella de Vil's famous car. For Ursula, the viewfinder reveals the shell necklace on her dress. We've got Flotsam, Jetsam, a cauldron on the packaging, shoes, and the trident. And her accessories are a necklace with the magic shell, shoes that have squid tentacles on them. The purple trident also has tentacles, and then she has her cauldron to cast her evil spells. Here are all 4 dolls out of the packaging with a look at their accessories. So for the Evil Queen, her poison apple hooks into her thumb. And I believe this is the same poison apple that came with the Snow White doll from the Vanellope von Schweetz Ralph Breaks the Internet line of Comfy Squad princesses. So if you have that doll, odds are it's the exact same poison apple. But it obviously works for this character too. It was a true to film poison apple. We put her necklace slash cowl on. Her hair is in a ponytail. It does have a red streak to it. So obviously these are more contemporized, stylized versions of the Disney villains, not exactly as they looked in the original films. And then her shoes, I love these. They do have poison apples on the tips of them, and they have the little heart with the dagger through it from the box that she gave to the huntsman when she sent him off to kill Snow White. For Maleficent, obviously her shoes are very cool. They have kind of a flame design on them. Now her horns are melded into the head. Those are not removable, but she does have long purple hair flowing out of the back of them. We put her, it almost looks like a dragon's wings cowl on, which is a plastic removable piece. The back of her skirt, it's a little bit ruffled from being in the box, but it does extend out into a flame design, exactly as Mark Davis designed it, which is really, really cool. We've got this plastic flame piece that wraps around her wrist and rests in the palm of her hand, so she can make flames in whichever hand you choose. Both hands are in the same position. And then her scepter can fit around her fingers and be held there. With the heels, none of the dolls are able to stand on their own without a doll stand. So if you were planning to get these and pose them, you would want to pick up a doll stand for them as well. Cruella has a removable fur hood. Her hair does end at the shoulders, so it's very similar to the way it was both in 101 Dalmatians and the new Cruella film. The one difference is she does have a strand of black hair that goes over to the left side. It's a little more stylish. Usually it's all even split for her. The removable plastic skirt belt, I have it applied on, and then I chose to put her in the red shoes, which look like her Coupe de Ville vehicle, but you also have those other ones which have kind of laces up, so it might take a little more work to get those on. And then she's got her handbag. It's similar to the foxtail handbag that she has in the original animated classic. The Ursula doll is a different body type from the rest of the dolls. Her arms definitely are much bigger than the rest of them. I love that the shoes have the squid tentacles on them. Her necklace has that golden accent for the magic shell. And then her version of King Trident's scepter has become purple. It has her squid tentacles around it, and you can easily slide that onto her hand. The cauldrons that Ursula and the Evil Queen come from, they are the same cauldron, they're just slightly different shades of purple. For the Evil Queen, it's a much darker, more royal purple, and for Ursula, it's more of a softer purple. And the packaging can all be saved if you'd like to. Again, there's no plastic in this, so there are paper wraps that tie the dolls into the back. You can easily undo those and then tie them back up if you wanted to display them and then put them away for collectability. Or if you just want a place to be able to store all of their accessories, you could pick any of the boxes to store them in. Again, these are all completely recyclable, no plastic wasted in the packaging. Next, we'll look at the Black and Brights collection. Again, this is a 4-pack. It includes the same 4 dolls, the Evil Queen, Maleficent, Cruella, and Ursula, but they are in different styles. These are more neon outfits. If you were getting this as a gift for a child who maybe already has some or all of the Sinister Styles dolls, which retail for $20.99, this 4-pack for $68.99 is going to give them some different looks for each of those dolls. And just like the other ones, completely plastic-free packaging. So the artwork does have all 4 dolls on all the sides. It has that plastic-free logo on the bottom. And this is obviously a very slim box as well. So let's open this up and take a look at the dolls inside. Here are the 4 Black and Brights collection dolls out of the box. It was super easy to unbox them. None of them were fastened in, and it was just a matter of opening up the bottom of the box and sliding out a cardboard quadrant that kept each of the dolls separate. They were individually wrapped, and then they also had their shoes and accessories bundled together. They don't come with as many accessories as the Sinister Styles dolls, so if you were to get both, if you got all 4 individual dolls plus the 4-pack, you would be able to mix and match pieces. They have similar shoes. They're all the same plastic molds, but they are all different colors. And again, the theme of this Black and Brights collection is neon. So with the Evil Queen, for example, you can already see just by holding the 2 together, they're obviously the same doll, but their dresses are quite different. The neon one has her heart and dagger in the center of her chest, that logo. She's got poison apples in the center of her skirt. She comes with a cowl that's just like the other one, except what's red is now black. And then they all have a translucent aspect to them. For her, she gets a cape. The other doll does not have any kind of a cape. So that's cool. The pieces are removable, so they are used by hook and loop technology. You may know it as Velcro, which is a name brand, but they all have that going for them. The Cruella doll, obviously it's a similar style in that it's white on one side. The black on the other side has added this kind of cracked red motif. She doesn't have the big fur collar, but she does have a fur shawl on, and then the bottom of her dress uses that translucent material, so that is a red color for her. Her shoes, it's a black variation of her red vehicle shoes that came with the standard doll. For Maleficent, one of the most striking things are her plastic flames that hook and loop on the underside of her sleeves. Also, in terms of the actual doll itself, her non-removable horns are black instead of purple, like they are on the regular doll. And then the dress is much more of the flames colors. This one actually looks a little more like the Maleficent from Sleeping Beauty because it is a black dress and it has those flames on it. The Ursula doll, she doesn't include her necklace, but what she does have that's kind of cool is on the regular doll, it has these little fringes that kind of give the illusion of tentacles. On this doll, it's these translucent plastic pieces, which are really striking. Her bodice has the magic shell icon on it. Her dress, it almost reminds me of the Haunted Mansion wallpaper, but the eyes are the eyes of her poor, unfortunate souls. And this one, to me, because the dress is a darker color, reminds me more of the movie version of Ursula, whereas the other one is obviously more styled. And if you got both, you could obviously give this Ursula the trident and the necklace. We've come to the last doll, the Disney Style series version of Cruella de Vil, who I again believe is the first Disney villain that they've ever done. In terms of the packaging, it's a little bit bigger than the typical Disney Style series dolls. It's more in line with the collectible holiday edition Cinderella that we got to unbox last year. There's a new one this year. It's Elsa from Frozen 2 in one of her Frozen 2 looks. And then they are also doing a very high-end collectible doll for Beauty and the Beast's 30th anniversary. It's Belle. She's exclusive to Saks Fifth Avenue. And so if you are a super doll collector, you can check that out. She is stunning. But for now, let's look at Cruella de Vil. I love the packaging. Obviously, this is not the plastic-free packaging, but this is also meant to be more of a collector item. And as a collector, you want to be able to see your doll and maybe not take her out of the box. That's not what we're doing today. We are going to be taking her out. Now, this box, it is split black and white, just like the character, which I love. We've got the 2021 year on the side, so you will always know if you're collecting this doll when she was released. You have that beautiful concept artwork on the back. It looks stunning, very sparkly, and the actual doll herself is also very sparkly. So let's take her out of the box and set her up. Here she is out of the box. She's absolutely stunning. I tried to pose her like the concept art because it just looked so good. The fabric has little glittery accents everywhere. None of them are like crystals, but they're nice glittery accents. Obviously, the tulle and the way it is stitched together always drapes very nicely On the back, you don't see it as well on the front, but on the back, it does have some cascading shades of black and gray in there as well. The shawl does come off. It's completely removable, so you can either style her with it on or off, and you can rearrange it however you'd like. Again, I tried to recapture the look of the concept art. The earrings, the clutch on the bag, they're all plastic, but they are made to look metallic. So they look very, very nice. They obviously capture the light really well and look beautiful. All of these Disney Villains dolls are available right now only on Amazon.com. Thank you again to Hasbro for sending us these products so that we could share them with you, our viewers. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Take care. Bye.